truth. Really, that's all we know. Keep it real and authentic. This truth be told. Only the truth. Tune in, cause you gotta watch. It's like you with us while we kick it in the barbershop. Here to motivate and inspire. Hosted by the real deal and the God Barber. I hope that you ready. Keep it funny and edgy. Let's go. You already know. Truth be told. Let's go.
Welcome to another edition of Troof Be Told, and listen, I'm in heaven right now. I'm at peace. I'm feeling really good.
Clearly.
I feel like we gonna have a great time.
Clearly.
And this is the backyard after hours. You know what I'm saying? This ain't necessarily the backyard, but this is the backyard. Maybe. Should I call it after hours or before hours?
No, let's call it after. Yeah. Let's call it after hours.
All right, let's just go there.
After hours.
Because right now, we don't know what's going to happen.
Don't know.
Green, what you
see,
I'm at my peace.
You at a peace of mind right
That's
now.
what I'm trying to say.
At a peace
The
of mind.
people don't
That's
even
what
know
I'm
what
trying
y'all
to say.
talking about.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm at peace right now.
He said peace.
So listen, since I'm at peace, y'all make me at peace. This is what you could do for me. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe button, comment button.
Everything.
Wait, is it a comment button?
No.
You just type in your
just go
comment.
with
They can make a comment.
Make a comment.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do. This is going to be a banger.
Yeah.
This is going to be a banger. I'm just trying to tell you. Hey, listen. This is, let me reintroduce this. This is the backyard
After.
before hours.
No. We're going after.
After hours.
This is after.
After hours.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. After hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got my girl D-Ray
She's
in the
here.
building.
I'm here.
And I got my homeboy, the God Barber.
In the house, you have peace of mind right now.
Let me ask you another question, though, Green.
All right.
Before we get started.
Got a peace of mind.
I'm looking at your hat because see, you are a person of hats.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And right now you got in your screen. I know you got your hat in your screen,
Okay.
but you also have something else in your screen.
What's in my screen?
You got them bees, and someone told you
man.
that them bees are what, Green?
Somebody told me, Green, when you wear bees, man, that mean like you represent the devil or so.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. That's like demonic.
Uh-huh.
But you know what I told them?
What?
No, it's demonic to you. It ain't demonic to me because I wear it because it's just like a style of fashion.
Yeah.
So it's not demonic to me.
It's not demonic to you.
Yeah.
Right.
People.
But to that person who told me that, you know,
Shake
maybe
the devil off.
maybe they got hell in them. For them to tell me that.
Well.
You know? I don't have no hell in me. I get hell in me at times.
Right.
But I don't put stuff on talking about demonic. I mean,
Right.
I never even heard that.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's
So
what
the
I mean.
first time bees are, I mean, is it the colored bees?
They just said bees.
Shake the devil off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bees.
All right. Well, this is what we're gonna do, Greg.
Yeah.
This is one of them shows. TBT. We got some special guests.
We
Yes,
do.
sir.
Listen, we got some special guests.
Yes, sir.
Listen, this
Yes,
one of them,
sir.
this one of them times where, man, I'm a little bit overly excited.
I think so.
Because I feel like this one of the shows where we gonna get a lot of good.
Yeah.
I don't know. We gonna get a lot of good of something. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I don't know. You guys know. You should know. I went to University of Florida, and in 1995, I ended up playing on a football team there.
Mm-hmm.
But in 1996, you know, these young ladies ended up coming to the University of Florida as a freshman. You know, sometimes they call them fresh meat.
That's what they
You know
call
what I'm
them.
saying?
Oh, especially
You know,
at the Gator.
Fresh
meat. Oh.
Every year,
Fresh
you know, it's some
meat.
fresh meat.
Yes.
But 1996, this couple came to the University of Florida. And I must say, I am very excited to have them here joining us tonight. They no longer fresh meat,
No.
other than one of them. You know what I'm saying? One of them is. The other one is not fresh meat, so you guys know. But they are both my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't mean like that. I just mean as, hey, this is where we met. This is our friendship. This is our bond. This is a great time to have them on Troof Be Told. Hey, I don't know a better way than do this. I don't want to get into all the everythings. We'll get into that. But what you will see is that you don't have double vision. We do know that.
We do know that.
We do know that, right? So I want to no longer prolong this. We have Miss Shanae Hill and also Miss Shantae Gilmer, CEO and COO of PCG, which means Premier Choice Group.
Yeah. All right, let's bring them on in.
Hey, man, stop that.
I think we need to, right?
Also known as, I'm not just going to let it just end there. I mean, I was going somewhere with this.
Oh.
Also known as
We at the hours.
the Gator Getters. Let's bring it in. Let's bring in the Gator Getters. Oh, man.
He was about to say the twins.
My God.
AKA the twins.
Hey, real.
No.
Real, you didn't say the twins.
No.
Wow.
Let me bring in the Gator Getters. Now it's a behind the story. It's a behind the scenes story. This you guys don't know. All right, so let me just set this up. When I first met these two young ladies, and this is the reason why I'm doing it.
Okay.
They call them Gator Getters.
Okay.
That's not mistaking that. Don't listen to the all Gator ambassadors, Gator guides. Like, we not doing that.
Okay.
In 1996, they were called Gator Getters.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
if you hear the word Gator Getters,
What that mean, Rue?
like, what do that mean?
Tell us what that mean.
Yeah, tell us what that means.
Well, in 1996, Gator Getters was just what it said. Gator Getters. You know what I'm saying? And whatever recruits that came on campus, it was their job,
To get
not my job as the host,
But it was
not
their-
the coach job as the coach, but it was the job of the Gator Getters
to get them
to
gators.
get the recruits
Yeah.
Them gators.
to be Gators.
Yeah. To get the recruit.
Listen. Hey, let's give a warm applause for the Gator Getters.
I don't know if I'm supposed to clap or not.
Hey,
guys.
hey, how y'all
Gator
doing,
guys.
man? How y'all doing?
Gator guys.
Hey, I'm so excited to have y'all here.
Wrong.
Hey.
I'm
So
wrong for
look,
that. So,
y'all boy just brought y'all in on the ultimate introduction, if we must say.
yeah.
He brought y'all in.
Yeah.
So welcome.
Welcome to
Welcome.
Truth Be Told. I mean,
Y'all here, man.
this is Truth Be Told, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So y'all tell me, all right? Y'all tell me now,
Okay.
because I want to put this to rest.
Okay. Let's
So for the audience to understand that, listen, there was Gator Getters in 1996.
yeah.
They did change the name to something else.
Gator
Like,
guys.
Gator Guys. So
Gator Guys.
So what did the Gator Getters 1996? What did y'all do? Like, what did y'all do?
Well, the Gator Guides is what we came under,
In
right? And so we were responsible for showing the campus, answering questions about the University of Florida to the parents, and ensuring that the recruit had a really good time while on the campus.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like good, wholesome.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I caught
Good,
something.
wholesome time.
Activity,
Wait, I
yes.
caught something.
I know you did.
All right.
I know.
She said the last part,
Making sure
the recruits had a really good time.
a good, wholesome time.
Good, wholesome.
Did she
You know,
say
knowing
wholesome?
which parties to invite them to. That, you know, I mean, because get it. They've never been to college before.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
absolutely got to show them the
Yeah.
collegiate experience, right?
Right.
So after our parties, so it was our job to know what was going on.
Wait, hold
Right?
on, man. Hold on. Wait, man. I'm just not gonna let y'all slide like that. I'm not gonna do it. So y'all trying to tell me? I mean, a part of the Gator Getters job. I mean, just be honest.
We're sorry.
Was it
all
was
the Gator guys out there?
was it a little bit of y'all? I ain't gonna say they necessarily told y'all that y'all had to do XYZ. When I say XYZ, I ain't saying nothing extreme.
Right.
But
Nothing
I'm
that-
just saying, was it your job to show up pretty and nice and
Presentation,
the
presentation.
what like
Image was
like 'cause
very
I always
important.
wanted to know that like
Image was very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
to make you feel very important.
Yes.
But I mean, they're beautiful girls, so it probably
Yeah.
it didn't take much.
But
they
did
just
some
had to show up.
Did some people take their job really serious? That's what I'm asking. Did like some people take?
Well, hey,
Did
I
some
feel like
people?
he trying
other
to
Gator
go
Getters-
somewhere.
Did some people take their job like very, very, very serious?
There was women that had different interpretation,
yeah.
right? Different interpretation. Now, our crew, Erica, Lori, I'm shouting out y'all, right?
Yeah.
We did what I just described. But there were other women
Of course.
who had a different interpretation. Now, we can't speak exactly what
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
interpretation was.
I can.
But
Go
they
ahead.
absolutely,
Oh my gosh.
had a different interpretation.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Can I pause real quick?
Yeah.
So, real, when you were a recruit,
Right.
because you
right.
know of this, what was your Gator Getter interpretation
that's a-
of?
That's a great
Ooh,
question.
that's a
So,
great
so
question.
as I was a recruit, now I
You
can't lie.
ready?
I'll be honest. I'll be real honest.
Okay.
I wish I had a different Gator Getter.
Oh my God. Wait.
You know what I'm saying? I wish I had a different Gator Getter. You know what I'm saying? My Gator Getter was old. Y'all was old. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I needed one of the
You
different
wanted the
interpretations.
other interpretation.
Oh, yeah.
You're
keeping
getting,
it real.
you want your
But
different
she
Gator
got
Getter?
you. Well, something got you to become a Gator. So that's what matters.
No,
That's
mate.
what matters.
It wasn't that Gator Getter, huh?
It wasn't a Gator
It
Getter.
wasn't the Gator Getter. You know what I'm saying? That's so funny, man.
Oh,
hey,
boy.
man, welcome to the show, Troof Be
Hell,
Told,
man,
We
y'all
got a
here,
great
man.
time.
Yes.
But listen, man, you guys are here. You guys are doing some great things. You are now currently located in Miami and also in Tampa markets. You guys are doing some marketing type stuff. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on and kind of how this all got started.
Well, there are very few, let me say this first, Black-owned creative agencies in the United States of America. So we're probably less than 1% when you look at the owners of creative agencies. And so we first count that as an honor just to have representation. Representation is very, very important.
Right.
The work that we get to do within our community first to show that Black is excellent
Yes.
in what we do, I think first is definitely an honor, right? Yeah. Would agree.
Because a lot of times when you look at the work we do, it's translated more into white America. You don't see a lot of Black representation putting forth the products that we put forth. And so we believe in serving and excellence. We do a lot of branding. We do a lot of commercial branding for many of the Fortune 500 organizations that we have come to love and that we have a lot of loyalty with. They have opened up their hearts, their hands, and given us the opportunity to help them translate different, help them be different. A lot of times when we're working with our clients, we have such an unorthodox approach to how we do what we do. And they may ask us to come in and do a campaign, and we're like, okay, let's look at pop culture. Let's look at Rihanna. Let's see what she's doing with Fenty, right? Let's see, she just finished
her campaign with the Smurfs.
Yeah.
It was really, really good.
So
Really,
there's
really
so
hot.
much that we look at, like in music, we look at culinary, we look at what they're doing in Europe, and we bring all of these things together to produce new for our clients, because that's what we get paid to do, right? We get paid to help them present themselves in a way that's distinguishable, right?
Yeah.
And we help empower leaders to believe beyond their brand. And I just think that's very powerful.
That is powerful.
It's very powerful. And we are just blessed to have the opportunity. And we have a dynamic, diverse team.
I love
And
it.
believe it or not, the creative market isn't where our degrees are in. Right?
Oh,
That's another
okay.
thing that's huge. So Shanae is actually a CPA, right? Accounting by trade,
Okay.
right? Came up through the ranks of KPMG. I'm a hospital administrator by trade, right?
Wow.
And so
Wow.
it is God's way or a crazy plan.
Yeah.
And
crazy.
us now establishing a creative agency that neither one of us went to school for this specific skill. However,
Crazy.
because we've always had a love for people, a love for connecting, and in our individual industries, we also landed in a consultative role. We bring the consulting part of the industry to this new industry that we have. And the creative industry now has been in place for 12 years, our creative agency. So celebrating 2.5 years in Tampa.
That's
See,
awesome.
and you know what I like about this real? I say it a lot. Okay, what y'all doing now, y'all have passion for that. Right? But it wasn't even in y'all plan.
No, it wasn't.
It just hit you.
No, it just hit us.
And, so, and that's the gift.
Yeah.
And that's the
Yes.
gift.
And
Yes.
that's why you got to really believe in your gift.
Yeah.
Your gift will
Make room for you.
It
Come
will.
on.
Yeah, that's your gift.
But you do-
And you got to
Yeah.
tap in. You
Yeah,
have
and-
to tap in.
And with,
Absolutely.
and with that gift, if some young lady come up to y'all and ask y'all, how did that gift come about? How can you put that gift in me? It's going to be hard for y'all to do that because it just came at
It has
y'all.
to be in you already, though.
You know, it was already
Yeah.
there, but y'all didn't know. Y'all, like you say, you CPA and you in the
Hospital.
hospital.
Yeah, healthcare.
It wasn't on y'all mind to be doing what y'all doing.
And I can tell you, Green, the one thing that we have always known was that we would find our ways back to each other. We knew that we would end up working together on something in some way or form one day. But we didn't know when that day was going to come, and we didn't know what
Yeah.
that thing was going to be.
Right.
Wow.
So,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
pretty powerful.
But let me ask y'all something.
crazy.
Of
Twin
course, y'all
power.
twins. Y'all twins, and y'all work together.
Yes.
Do y'all get on each other's nerves?
Oh, I'll take that as a yes.
God
would be
darn.
a yes, ma'am.
That's a
A yes,
different
sir.
turn right there, Green.
No, I'm saying because it's a passion. It's a
got it.
passion
Yeah.
for both of them.
Yeah.
So both of them see this passion.
Yes. And then we
They
both-
different, but they see it in different
And
ways.
we can see it very
yeah,
differently.
they see it in
Yeah.
different ways.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we
You
can
feel me?
see
So
it
that's why I
very
asked them, do
differently.
y'all?
Shantae,
Yeah.
how long did it take us where we could have a conversation?
Yeah, because
and not
in the
get on each other's
beginning,
nerve?
our conversations turned into arguments.
Yeah.
And then we had to agree to disagree and separate for long periods of time.
Yeah.
And so over the course of time, I would say it took us probably a solid 3 to 4 years
Wow.
to be able to figure out the way in which we wanted to kind of move. And I really think is only can be one boss, right?
Right.
It only can be one boss. And so although I may have been a boss in my industry, when I decided to come on to PCG, Shanae had already established Premier Choice School.
Okay.
So it took some time for me to also relinquish
Yeah.
some of the control and allow her to truly be one CEO, one vision for the agency. And as COO, I just support her.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
that was a big transition for us.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's good. though,
You know what?
Twins.
We open up the door to twins. Let me ask y'all this. I want to put something on the screen. And I want you guys to tell my ladies to tell me if you recognize who these two people are. Do y'all recognize who they are?
No.
No? That's okay. That's all right.
Okay.
Because sometimes you don't really recognize it's okay. They're a little older, you know. Put the other screen up. Put the other. You recognize who they are. It's okay.
I feel like should we?
The gum should give you a clue.
Doublemint
The
twins.
Doublemint
The
twins.
Doublemint
Yeah.
twins.
Yes.
Yes.
In the 1980s, they were
Yes.
very, very
Very
popular.
popular.
You
Right?
sure right,
Doublemint
boy.
twins, right?
I didn't know who the hell that
So-
was at first either.
So let me
Doublemint
say, because when I look at y'all, right, they were popular.
Yes,
Yep,
they were.
Yep.
That's where I see y'all going.
Oh,
Y'all
that's
gonna be
all right.
just as popular, even
Yeah.
more so.
And
than
then
that.
people will remember y'all.
And people will remember who you are. You know, they go follow y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? I mean, the Doublemint twins back then, you know, I ain't gonna lie now, they were kind of sexy to me.
Oh.
The
know.
Doublemint twins, I'm like,
They were, I
maybe
don't
the
know
way they put
why.
their gum
I
in
don't
their
know.
mouth.
It was a
Well,
little something that came about. You know, they was sexy to me. You know,
yeah, real,
how they, how they,
he a lot younger than me.
yeah.
I ain't never look at the Doublemint twins being sexy.
I mean, it was,
I ain't saying nothing against
yeah,
them, but
yeah.
nah, man, if you wasn't them, you wouldn't them off good time and all that there. Ain't no damn government twins. What is it government twins or doublemint?
Double.
The
Doublemint.
doublemint
The
twins.
bubble gum.
Yeah, wasn't no
Chewing
government
gum.
twins in our household like that.
But you
boy.
know, you could have even used what's the Smith, Tasha and what's Sadura, the ones that play on Tyler Perry's.
Man, I don't know them. I know
Oh my
Doublemint twins. I know
gosh.
Doublemint
They're
twins.
black.
Oh, okay.
They might be black, but I don't
Ain't no
know
twin.
them.
What
I
they-
don't know them.
what the
The
younger
Doub-
lane?
You got to understand, the Doublemint twins.
Tamir and Tamar.
Tia and Tamara.
Tomorrow.
You
Yeah.
got to understand, the Doublemint twins. They was, I mean, when that commercial came out,
Yeah.
you know,
Very
and
popular.
they were just the
Very
face.
popular.
Yeah, they were
just
popular.
the face of that. You
They
know
was
what I'm saying?
popular. Yeah, they
So-
was popular.
And that's what I'm saying with you two. Like
Yeah.
I see you guys really being
Yep.
out there like that.
Yeah.
And and that's what I envision. That's what I want for you. And but you know, even more so than that. Let's go ahead and let's get into the show.
Cleared his throat. So we are done with the formalities, huh?
so-
Okay.
We're done with the formalities.
All right,
Let's dive
So
in.
so
we don't got past who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? You know, can we
yeah.
let's talk about why we really here. You know what I'm saying?
So they,
we in the
so they
after hours,
really,
right?
they really coming to hang out with us.
Yeah, they
They
come
really
to
come hang out with
We
us.
just wanted to give
But-
an introduction of who they are and what they're
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Because you know we always have questions, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And tonight, this is one of them times where your presence helps us. You know, we, on our normal backyard
Yep.
topics and the front porch, we talk about topics and you know, current events or whatever else
Let's
may be
get
going
into
on,
it.
and we just get in there. And tonight
man,
is
we-
one of them nights where we have dedicated
Yeah.
a show
Yeah.
where we have opened it up so guests can be involved in our topics.
Yeah,
Right.
man, yeah.
All right. So
Let's go.
We ain't say let's go. They
Let's
ready.
go.
They ready.
before we get started, though, I want to know
They in the backyard with us.
I mean, as far as your status, you know, because you know some people may be watching, they may be thinking like, "Oh, I want to holler at it." Such and
Relationship
such.
status wise.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what you're asking.
I mean, are you married or are you single?
I am. So I'm married.
Okay.
Yes. I'm married to Dwight Gilmer.
Oh, you had to
Okay.
say his
Yes, sir.
name.
Yes, sir.
You had to say his name.
because it's
Southeast
important.
Seminole.
That's it, alumni.
Yes, sir.
You know, look.
But them Southeast
shout
boys,
out to
boy,
Well,
them
the
Dwight
South-
Southeast
Gilmer.
boys know how to
Boy,
go get them,
shout
don't
Y'all,
they?
I
They know how to
told
go-
y'all about them Southeast players, boy.
Shout out
Well,
Braden River coach, right?
Yeah.
Basketball, have to do that.
Yeah.
21 years.
Varsity.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
all right.
Yes.
So, wait, you been 21 years married?
21 years married.
Okay, all right. Boy,
That's good
Yes,
right there.
yes.
That's,
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know if
good.
is that
That's-
decades, centuries, or I don't know, I get mixed up. Like,
What is that called?
that-
Is that called black love?
Oh, black love.
Yeah,
Black love,
man.
You know, well,
Shout
I
out
think
Coach
if you
Gilmer.
be honest, it's probably black something.
Yeah,
as it
yeah,
went
yeah,
through the
yeah,
years.
yeah.
But yes, black
Yeah.
love was definitely one of those descriptions.
Yeah, yeah.
all right,
Black
all right.
For
sustained.
sure.
Some
For
of
sure.
Yeah.
For
Miss
sure.
Miss Hill, what about you?
I am actually widowed,
Mm-hmm.
so I am single.
Okay, you're single right now. Oh yeah. Now you know they always throw up single and ready to mingle. Like is that like? I mean, you say you single, but you didn't say you're ready to mingle.
She didn't say
I
that.
mean,
She didn't say that.
I mean,
She didn't say that.
oh, she didn't say that.
She didn't say that. She just said she's widowed. She's widowed and she's single.
Oh, man.
That's what she's. Yeah.
I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
You trying
does
to play
that
love
mean that
connection?
you're too busy to mingle? I mean, are you too busy to mingle? Or are you like, you open to mingle. That's what I'm talking about, Shanae. That's
Boy, it's a bag.
Hey, this is
It
what
is
I'm
a
talking
bag.
about. We got
Y'all.
a married twin,
Shanae, I
and
was
we
trying to
got
help you
a
out.
twin that's single.
Yes, sir.
But
it's a
hey,
bag.
better believe she
Y'all.
ready
I
to
was trying
mingle,
to help
baby.
you, Shanae. You went through.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Hey, so hey, guys,
Y'all
listen,
love it.
I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all because this is one of the questions that's kind of been on my mind, and I need some help. You know, real deal need some help. You know, I'm not always put together the right way. I try. Sometimes it don't have to be. Sometimes it is personal. Sometimes it's not personal.
Okay.
Sometimes I hear things. I want to know what other people may feel about it.
Right.
So I may ask the question. Now, you looking in, you don't know if it's personal or I'm just asking. It don't really matter. But this is what I'm going to ask. This is one of the marriage questions because sometimes you hear people talk about marriage all the time, and a lot of in some cases, marriage is not always looked at as, man, you don't want to be married, man. This marriage is a bunch of bull. In some cases, then marriage is beautiful, right? So it can go both ways, but. This is one of the ones where I do have one of those questions. Do you mind if I ask, Desiree?
Go for
Wait,
it.
first of all, Desiree, are you married?
I don't know why you even asked me if
Are
I
you-
mind if you went, because no, I'm not.
Are you ready to mingle like Shanae?
I'm not sure how this got on me,
doesn't
but
Are you
Go
ready
ahead
to?
with your
No,
question.
no.
Real.
I need to make sure because I need to know what side you on. If you on Shantae's side or you on Shanae's side.
wait,
Are
what do you mean?
Are
I'm
you
not.
single
I'm not
and ready to
married,
mingle?
so I'm not on Shantae's side.
Okay.
I am single.
Are you ready to mingle?
Sure, real.
All right.
We made this
all right,
about.
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, boy, this gonna be it right here.
It
boy.
is.
Good God Almighty.
This is after hours.
After
Thank
hours,
you,
boy.
ladies.
This is after hour. You got to
Boy.
be ready.
Green.
You got to be
The
ready.
gray
after
goose
hour.
y'all
is
here.
loose.
Green.
The goose is loose.
Is
Yes.
it
On the
realistic
run.
to expect?
Realistic.
Is it realistic to expect the same sexual energy 5, 10, 20 years into your marriage? Is that realistic? I mean,
So,
That's a.
Who you
I
like?
think-
hey,
do I
hey,
need-
hey,
do I
this
need
is
to
this
agree?
open floor.
I think he's throwing it
I
out
think I
there.
need
Come
to
on.
sit this one out.
No.
talking
Is it
That's-
realistic?
That's
Is
for
it-
the married
This
couple.
for America. I
Okay.
mean, Shanae has been married.
Yeah.
So that's not a mistake.
all right.
Is it realistic
To have the same energy,
sexual
Sexual
energy,
energy.
5, 10, or 20 years down the road in marriage?
Okay, you who first? You want me to
Okay.
answer that?
Yeah. You go green.
Yeah, because it'll be 26 years for me in October.
All right.
Okay, when I was 18, I can slam dunk
Wait.
a basketball.
Okay.
That's 10 feet.
Okay.
I'm 55.
Yeah.
I can't slam dunk 10 feet no more, real.
You can't even jump
Okay.
like that, huh?
I can barely do a damn layup. You know what? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't jump no more like I used to. I can't even do a layup like I used to. But I can be a coach, real. I can coach the game a little better.
Come
real.
on now,
Okay.
You know
talk
what I'm
about it,
saying?
Green.
I can coach it a little better, you know?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Let's talk about
Talk
that.
about it,
Let's
Green.
talk about that.
Because my wife, when she was 18,
Yeah.
she can probably get on the seesaw at the playground.
Yeah.
Seesaw.
Yeah.
She's 55. She can't seesaw like that no more.
Okay. Okay.
But she can coach at the playground. You feel me?
She can
So we both right now. We both
Expectation, though.
coaching.
I like that.
Yeah, we both
So y'all
coaching.
both coaching.
Yeah, we both a coach right now.
see,
So we both can
see.
talk about how we used to be,
See.
Okay.
and we can still have fun with that right now.
All right.
Cause we both know we can't. No.
See, the evolution.
No, we're not going 10 times a week. Oh, no. No. That's not.
Green say
That's,
no.
So it's not realistic.
it's not realistic. Now you got some people get artificial energy.
Right. They do.
You know, the pills.
But
and
off the
all this.
natural energy,
Yeah,
you're saying
that's,
it's a
you
no.
know, and that only lasts.
Wait, hold on now. No, wait. I got to stop you now. Hold on.
What?
Hold on now, Green. Hold on. I got to stop you, bro. Now, just because they get the pill, all right, that's the pill to
Get them
get
that
ready
energy.
and that's go.
Give them that energy.
But
when
that
they
don't
give
mean
them
now mentally,
longevity.
mentally, that's different than the pill now. I mean,
yeah.
that's different than pill. Like
Yeah.
mentally, I could be, hey,
Yep,
man, I'm gonna
yep,
go.
yep.
Like I'm,
Yep.
it's
Right.
green light
Yep.
Right.
all the time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Where my partner, she may be yellow light.
Yeah.
Yes.
Caution.
Yeah.
Yes.
In some
Yield.
people's eyes, they could be red light.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you
So-
ask me bluntly, is it realistic? No, it's not realistic.
Right.
Man. It's nowhere in the world you can bring your youth back.
So you
Absurd.
think it's a youth thing?
But
You
hold
say,
on.
I don't know if
What did you,
I think it's like not realistic because I don't know about the sexual desire.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can absolutely have that for your partner year
Yeah,
after
yeah.
year after
Yeah.
year. The way in which you satisfy the desire may change because we as people, we're changing.
changing,
You know,
right.
our bodies are changing, etc. And so I think it takes like talking about it more.
Yeah,
And a
yeah.
commitment to like, let's say I gained a little bit more weight, right? And
Yep.
let's say, you know, things don't work the way they used to work, right? Then I have a decision point, right? Do I choose to want to get back in the gym and kind of lose a little bit more weight? Not
Okay.
saying that you have to.
Okay.
But again, if I know that my partner, we're still feeling each other like that, but there's something that's causing us not to connect in that way, then I think sometimes it's just what might we need to work on in order to be able to connect in that way.
Right.
You know, that's
That's what I think too. I think that as you get older in your relationship, I think you put more, like when you said it, you said coaching.
Yeah.
The way I translate it is that like the mental stimulation is becoming is what
Yes.
becomes the thing, right? To draw your partner in and to stay passionate is more so it's your mental, it's what's going on in here. And I think when you're young, you just deal with, you don't have to rely on mental
No,
stimulation.
because
No.
the physical is
Because the
so,
physical.
Yeah.
the physical is just
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
What you need.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as you get older, you need that mental, you need, hey, talk to me, like say that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whisper in my ear. Like you need the mental stimulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a
That's
good question,
a
Real.
That's really
point.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, Real.
Oh,
That's good.
man, bump that.
Oh, here we go.
Man, bump that,
That's good, man.
Listen, you talking mental. This is physical. You know what I'm saying?
But-
Like, I mean, there is a component,
But
right? There's a
sometimes-
mental component. There's a physical component,
correct.
right? So
Drives the
The physical. It
for
does.
who?
For a woman,
It,
maybe.
uh-huh.
Maybe.
'Cause-
for a
I'm
woman,
glad you said
You
that.
know, men
I'm
and
glad-
women are different.
Yeah.
know?
Let's get into that.
Yeah. Let's,
Yeah.
let's talk about that.
So you said for women,
For women.
it's mental.
Because
Absolutely.
it's not just mental, but for women, it's like a complete package
Okay.
that is needed for stimulation.
Yeah.
You
All
know,
right.
it's not just, you know, when I was 21, it might have just been more physical.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
as I've gotten older, my needs change.
Yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
And then is, well, can I talk to him? Do I have an emotional connection with him? And for women, it gets a little bit more, it's not complicated. It's just, it gets to be a little bit more detailed.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I think the problem is, because I think, you know, as women gets to that point of more detail, you know, we still over here. We don't need that much detail.
Men
You
are
don't.
stuck.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need that much detail.
Men are stuck.
You know what I'm saying? I just need this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when women are more, you know, needing more details type stuff, what happens? Where's the compromise? Because I think sometimes when
That's good.
in couples, that can unfortunately bring some conflict in the marriage.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when that conflict arises, now we at a standstill. And doing
Yeah.
that standstill ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she
Yeah.
over there doing her thing. I'm over here doing my thing. And we ain't building upon or coming to a consensus of how we can make this thing work.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm trying to figure out, how can we work together?
I really think it depends on the couple. It depends
does. I
on
agree
the
with
couple.
Grace.
Somebody has to be willing to compromise something.
Yeah.
And there has to be conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you over here doing your thing, she over here doing her thing. At what point do we bring this thing together and figure out how can you be satisfied and how can she be satisfied in the situation without somebody regretting or feel like, okay, I'm just doing this out of obligation. Because
Right.
it needs to be enjoyable and pleasurable for both parties
Right.
Right.
at the end of the day.
Right. And
So-
see, I know Dwight wouldn't mind me sharing because when we met, it was extremely physical, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
get this, we didn't talk about sex much at all. You did the act,
Right.
right? But you didn't really have to talk about it. You know, and so then you get married, right? And you still act because we got married very young, right? And then you reach a point in your relationship where now, dang, like I gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's a conversation.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, like that's the part that can get like a little like awkward,
Yeah.
you know, because
Yeah.
you go from just doing
The physical
the
part. because of
physical to
physical,
now
yeah.
I gotta tell you that I want
What-
X, Y, Z
exactly.
or not.
And I think
or,
that's important because again, you go from being in that younger stage of the physical,
Right.
So now we're maturing. So now I need you to know what it takes to satisfy me, and I need
Yep.
to know what it takes to satisfy you.
Right.
So that way, at the end of the day, we're both satisfied.
Right.
And it's not okay. Well, I got me. You good?
Right.
Right. And so I think it takes maturity to say, okay, listen, like you got you, but I'm still over here like ready to go,
Yeah.
Right.
or I haven't gotten there yet. So now we need to do this. This is what I desire. This is what I need to get me to that point.
Right.
I call
Yeah, that's
that
good.
I call that first degree murder.
First degree murder.
Murder.
What? Wait. What do you?
Well, I'm trying to still figure out what kills the intimacy. I mean, what kills it?
Intimacy.
What kills that?
You start
Like-
having kids.
Okay, kids.
Okay, that's a big one.
Your
Okay.
work.
Yeah,
Work, because if you're bringing work
Demands.
home,
Yep.
Yeah,
if you're,
demands
I mean, it kind of
change.
depends. There's a lot of components that go into it. Like you
Yeah.
said, the kids, workload,
Health problems.
health.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And see, all this come up under communication.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have to communicate. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
you're
okay,
right.
okay.
You're right.
Like if the wife or the girlfriend or
Yeah.
the boyfriend or husband
Yeah,
come
yeah.
home, he have to listen, honey, baby, I'm tired.
Right.
I don't
Right.
feel like it tonight. I know you might feel like it, but I don't.
Yeah.
You have to communicate because if you don't communicate,
Yeah.
the other person gonna feel
And
like,
then
okay, you brushing me
sometimes-
off.
Right.
Wait,
Sometimes
brush
when
me
you,
off.
but
Right.
sometimes when you get to that, because again, there goes the compromise. When you hear that, I don't feel like it too often.
Yeah.
You start
Then
feeling
it's like,
rejection.
okay, well, what's going on? Because
Yeah.
at some point, like, not saying that that's what makes the relationship, but that's needed in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you have to know your
Absolutely.
partner. You
Absolutely.
have to know, like, what their desires are. So even if you better find some energy. You better get your Celsius or Red Bull or whatever it requires. Get you some coffee in order to make yourself
That's what
ready
I'm talking about.
for.
Yeah.
But that sounds good.
No, but it's. I mean, I would think
Yeah,
it was
but
true.
but
Like,
what
as a
if what
woman-
if they're not getting coffee or that
well, then
drink, that Red Bull?
That's a conversation.
So, I mean,
Communication's everything.
all right, I agree with communication. I do.
Yeah.
I do agree with communication. But also, outside of communication, there's a action,
But that's what
right?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I can communicate that, and we could talk about it all day. But sometimes after communication, there still may be a lack of action.
But that's up to the
So-
partner to make that adjustment. That's up
Yeah.
to the partner to say, hey, we're a team, and I understand that I might be burnt out. You
Yeah.
might be burnt out.
Yeah.
But if this is something that's going, I mean, and it doesn't have to be 2 times, 3 times a day. Whatever works. Whatever. There's a conversation to where you say, "Hey, listen, like we don't got to get it in every day, but this is what I need."
Mm-hmm.
It's all about communication and compromise, and somebody has to be willing to do it.
So
Real, check this out, Real. So say you the husband, you the boyfriend that wants to do it all the time.
right.
All right. Your wife, girlfriend comes home, she tired, but she know you wants to do it, so she just say, "Okay, I'm just gonna do it."
Right.
You want her to be like, "All right, let's just do it then," just to satisfy you,
That's
or
a
you
great-
want her to
But
be
then,
into
but
it.
then you can
You
say
know-
that.
you know-
But
you know
then
what?
what you
That's
can
a-
do
that's a
too
great question.
is
That's
if
a-
you know her workload, if you know what she deal with day to day, you can set the mood for her, set the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Set the tone for her, stimulate
Stimulate.
her, because
Yeah.
again, for women, it becomes mental. It's not a physical. At some point, it's not physical anymore. It's mental stimulation.
So Shanae,
Yes.
do you feel like sex in a marriage can be scheduled, or does that kill the mood?
I think it depends on the personalities, right? I think that if you're dealing with very, very, very busy people, I think you do have to make it a priority to schedule it. I do. Because it won't happen, right? And so it's like anything else. You set, when it's important, you set your calendar. You set
Right.
appointments. You set,
Mhm.
so you can call it something sexy. You can call it,
Yes.
you
Come
can
on
call-
with
you
it.
know, you
Yeah.
can
Come on
call
with it.
right?
Come on with it,
To
Shanae.
remind yourself. It can be really, really sexy, but yes, I do think that it needs to be scheduled if you're talking about really busy people.
Yeah.
Outside of the busyness, I like impromptu. I
Mhm.
like the spontaneity
yes.
that comes with, I didn't know it was gonna happen and it just happened.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Because
Right.
there's a freshness that happens when it's spontaneous, right? Because I think that when you're dealing, I was married 14 years, and we went through moments of our sex life being stale.
Right. Right.
I think any
Yeah,
marriage
absolutely.
Yeah.
marriage,
Absolutely.
they
Yeah.
say that because you're with this person day in and
Yep.
day out. So
Yep.
it becomes stale. So what do you do? What are the things that you do to like infuse like freshness? You know,
Right,
you
right.
change the place, change the scenery. I
Yeah.
tell people all the time, hey, you know what? Get out the bed.
Yeah.
Get out the bed. You've
Yep.
been in the bed for X number of years.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
And that could
Yep.
be a problem. Yeah. Like you gotta
Exactly.
change
Yep.
it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
to the kitchen. You got so many rooms in the house. Get in
Yeah.
the car. Go see the movie. Like there's a lot of different ways
Yeah.
in which you can spice it up. But that's what I would say. I would say
Yeah.
if you're super busy, schedule it. Outside of that, absolutely like explore and really appreciate the spontaneity moment.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a
That's a good one.
really. Hey, now I
Yeah.
can't lie. Now you kind of killed, bro. I wanted to come back with something else, but you kind of killed me. Goddamn. I have to agree. I kind of agree with you.
That's a good
You
one.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
because
one.
That's good.
sometimes you
But
gotta
wait,
get
hold
out of your
on.
norm. You
Not
gotta
so
get out of your
fast. I
comfort
don't agree with you
No, but
every
not so
entirety. I got another one
Of
different question.
course not.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying. Shantae,
boy.
let me ask you.
Yes,
You heard what your sister said.
I did.
Like, do you real
that was
simply
really
do
good.
you agree with that?
I agree.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
All right. So if you agree with that, that means that to spice it up, to change the scenery, to make some some. I mean, it's man, we dull, bro. You know what I'm saying? We dull. That's bringing some energy into this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you be super honest with your partner, right?
Right.
If I know this is dull as a woman, how
Well, let me tell you.
like how do you have that conversation?
You
Like, what do you think about having? Because that's a hard thing to do. Because I can feel that way,
right. You
but
can-
it's another thing to share that with our partners.
right. And I would not encourage a woman to share that with their man. I would encourage the woman to begin to take it upon themselves to spice it up. And to demonstrate what she does like.
Right.
Because then that way you're showing them, right?
Right.
Because some of it is just, hey, coaching, this is what I like now, this is what, but I would internalize that. I would not, because that will kill the mood.
Yeah.
You know, and so you're not trying to kill the mood even more. You're trying to infuse some perspective and freshness into
Right.
the mood, you
Right.
know? And so that's what I would say. I would say, you know, let's be creative. Now, some women would say, well, I don't feel like being creative because I'm just tired.
Right.
You know, like I hear that all the time, you know? And so again, to like the points that you all have mentioned, I really think it comes back to some level of communication
Yeah.
in a relationship where the man has to know at least, hey, let's talk about sex. Like, let's talk about our intimacy,
Right.
if that's a more comfortable word, right? But what do you think about it? You know, like, would you say, sometimes I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, because sometimes it's easier for people to pick a number and then you can talk about why, right? But I think the woman is the source of fire in a relationship because men are visual, right?
That's
And
a good
so
point.
you
good
can
point.
entice them eyes
Yes.
like within 3
Yeah.
seconds,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
I mean,
what I'm
and
saying.
being in the world of social media, I mean, there's so many reels
Yeah.
and stuff out there to where if you want to get your point across,
Oh.
just start sending reels,
Oh.
and then that kind of just
That's
shows
what
like,
I'm talking
listen,
about.
let's
Wait.
let's-
We talking
But you
about
know
private reels?
Huh?
so yeah.
Private reels. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think that's
send
awesome.
reels because
Like,
I mean, again, there's people who there's too much out there that can help you.
Now,
to
Desiree,
relay your
are you
message.
talking about like the wife or the female creating their own reels
I'm
to
just saying
send to the
it's-
person?
No, I'm just saying there's reels out there.
Oh, okay. You're
There's
saying
reels,
existing content
that's
out there.
out.
Okay, yeah.
So
that's
where
true.
you can be
That's
like,
true.
oh yeah, I
That's the
might,
show.
you know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
if a
I
person
agree.
is not comfortable
Yep.
verbalizing it themselves,
They can show.
yeah, because I mean, you've talked
Yeah,
about
I
it with
agree.
somebody,
Yeah.
so that way
Yeah.
we know the algorithm picks up and it starts showing you things that you've discussed.
You know what?
You know what, though?
You know what I'm saying? So then,
you
boom,
know what?
hit that send
Guess
button.
what?
You know, I
That's
don't
a
know what
really
my
good point.
algorithm been picking up,
Oh, huh?
but that's a great point. You know what I'm saying?
point.
So that's a really
Yeah.
great point. You know what I'm saying? Initially, I was thinking about you seeing the reels.
No.
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's why I was like,
But
that's why I
that's-
was asking.
Yeah, that's
for
good.
But that's a
clarity.
great
Yeah.
point, Desiree.
Yeah, that's a
and
really good
and
point.
you know what? To that point, you know, what if I'm just asking this to the ladies?
Yeah.
What if, and I'm saying this. Let me talk to y'all. I'm saying this because there's so many married couples. Our audience is this age group, right? So our age group is going through these type of issues,
Absolutely.
and,
Yeah.
and sometimes we're not so open to talk about it.
Absolutely.
And that's one thing I love about our platform.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just be honest. That's truth be told, right?
Yeah.
So we're having these issues,
Yeah.
right? So with these issues comes, okay, you talked about the woman being the source.
Yes.
And I agree with that. The woman is a source. But what if the woman is not the source, not being the primary source of those actions, right? And maybe you guys need for us men to be that, right? You may be in a space where whatever that space may be, but you kind of need something from us, right? Is it ever a time, or do you think about what can we do as men, right? If I'm feeling I'm not so much being a source for the relationship, but what can we do for you? Like, is there things that we can do for you as men? Do you think there's things that we can do?
Well, the first one I would say is like pay attention, right? That's like it's like I'm talking to you, but do you hear me? Right? Like, so you know how people will say, tell me the truth. I can handle it. I can such and such, such and such, right? And then you tell them the truth, and now is everybody in their feelings, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so then you didn't really want the truth, right?
Yeah,
you wanted me to
yeah.
say something, but
To
not the
soothe
truth,
your ego,
right?
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
stroke your
Right,
ego.
right.
Yeah.
So, one, it takes a very, very strong man to accept if he hears he's not pleasing a woman,
Yeah.
right? And so, paying attention and being able to pick up what's said and, more importantly, what's not said, right? So, i.e., like, Tuesdays and Thursdays is her beast days, right? So that might not be the day to want to lay out, a candlelight dinner, right? It might be that Saturday morning may be the better option, right? I don't know, because then you get into sports and all of that. I'm just giving an example. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's just what it is. But paying attention, because at this age, we're, for the most part, women are transitioning to perimenopause and menopause, right? And so you have a different woman that you're enacting with than when they were 20 in their 20s, right?
Yeah.
And so now when I say pay attention, get to know the woman that's like in front of you now, right? Because now my needs look different. And I feel different because I'm going through all of this stuff, So paying attention actually is very sexy for women to see.
Yes.
Because it's like, oh, you see me, you care about me, you love me, right? And then that inherently brings us out. Like, we come out to play. It's just inherently.
Yeah.
You do this, we do that.
Yeah.
But you know what though? I'm just listening to everybody. I'm here just listening. But listen, I know me. I can't speak for y'all. I didn't have that that sexual conversation with my mom coming up. My mom didn't talk to me and my brother about relationships.
Right.
I didn't get the birds and the bees. I don't know if y'all got that.
Yeah.
But a lot of us learn how to deal with people on the fly.
On the fly.
On the fly, yeah.
On the fly. We
Good
learn
point,
from
Green. That's a good
seeing this person in a relationship,
Yeah.
seeing this person on TV.
Yes.
Oh, this how it's supposed to be.
Yes.
Then you hear how it's supposed to be in church. Oh, this how it's supposed to be. So we learn on the fly.
Yes.
Right.
And a lot of times, learning on the fly, we don't know how to please all the time. Sometimes you can get selfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about you being tired. I want it right now.
Yeah.
She can say, I don't care about you going to work. Hey, I want it right now.
Yeah.
Being selfish.
Right,
Because we never learned how to understand one another in a relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
I learned I'm on the fly.
And that's
That's it.
byproduct.
That's a good
That's
point.
And I think that's
byproduct.
why you-
That byproduct of, there's many. I think a lot of. I don't want to speak for everybody's family, but I would say more than not. Our family, our parents probably didn't talk to us about relationships. Now there are some people that have,
Yep.
but then there's a lot. I would say there's more people that have not had that conversation with their kids, opposed to not having it. So when you come from that aspect, when we learn on the fly.
Learn on the fly, man.
You know what I'm saying? That
the
makes
fly.
a huge difference because we don't have no prior knowledge of what a relationship can fully be and what's going to be in it. What for us to expect. How can we navigate that and work through
And then
it?
and you have to conversate with your partner.
Yeah.
You got to tell them, hey, I wasn't brought up
Yeah.
to know how to treat a person in a relationship. I'm learning on the fly.
Right.
We both learn on the fly.
Yeah.
If you conversate,
Right.
keep the conversation
Keep it
going.
going.
'Cause I feel like if you start your relationship with conversation, you can be more open with one another.
Right.
Like what she was
'Cause both
saying.
parties have to
How
put
could
in the
she?
work.
How could she or he
Yeah.
tell the partner that they're not satisfying each other?
Right.
And
right.
If
And there's a vulnerability though.
Yeah.
That I think, especially our age group, we can't be afraid to show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And especially your question, Real, was, focused on men.
Yeah.
What can men do? I think that when it comes to your women and your life, there's power when strong men show their vulnerabilities, right? That says to us that, hey, I know that not always going to get it right, but I am progressing, right? And I know that there are certain things that you need me to do that I just don't know how. But these are the things that I'm willing to do for you, right? I don't know any woman that love their man, that when their man comes to them with that type of vulnerability, because it's hard for men to be vulnerable in that way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I
very
don't know
much,
any
very
woman
much.
that would not respond favorably
Yeah.
to you know,
Right.
so it is power. It's power in being vulnerable.
And let me
But
say
even
this.
with that, I'm sorry, real.
Go ahead.
Even with that, being vulnerable. All right, but check this out. I'm assuming I'm not a woman. Y'all know that. Y'all know good and hell well I ain't a woman, but I'm assuming women want men to be leaders. You want your man to be a leader in the household,
Absolutely.
you know. And men, we want to be leaders. You right? So check this out. A leader, nobody wants to see a leader weak.
No.
A weak leader.
Vulnerability.
You know,
doesn't
I know,
equal weak, though.
I know. It's not being weak, but men,
It's how you
men,
interpret
we're
it.
programmed. We are programmed to
Yeah.
be leaders.
Absolutely.
You know, y'all rather have a man that lead the house or a man that run around the house.
Right.
Y'all want the man to lead. And so when you're a leader, just like on the football team, if real the captain of the team, he
Right.
can't show no weakness.
Right.
Yeah.
He got to always be the one to be tough. Not saying that's always good, because real might go home and be weak,
Right.
but he can't show it in front of the team.
Right. But see, that's
You know?
See, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
good.
Yeah. And see, cause see, we're a team now.
Yeah.
We're a team. I can't show my weakness in front of my team.
But see, if I'm your woman, right? If
Uh-huh.
I'm your woman, and you saying you love me and you're willing to do anything, and you trust, you trust the environment that I have cultivated for you, then you should not look at me as your team and that perspective. I should be the one that you open up to say,
Right.
hey, you know what? I didn't get it right. We missed that point, and we should have done this, and this. Because if there's no time that you can show that you've made a mistake and that you didn't hit the mark, no time in your life, then at some point I think that's gonna bring bigger issues outside of the bed, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of our black men struggle with, honestly, because there's such an unrealistic expectation of perfection.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's no leader that's perfect. So and I know a lot of black men, that's a struggle, right? Because the expectation has been formed for us to look at you guys and say, hey, this is what I expect. But is that realistic?
Right.
Right? Is that realistic? Is that what is sometimes contributing to the breakdown of communication? Because you can't be authentic in your communication if you're not vulnerable.
Right.
If you can't tell me that you struggling, and if the same communication you're giving to others, you're giving to me when you come home, there's a problem. You don't trust
Come on.
that if you tell me the truth, that I'm still gonna love you, that I'm
Right.
still gonna serve you, that I'm still gonna respect you, right, and honor you. And that's the narrative that we have to change.
Or
Yes.
that they
Yeah.
can even handle it,
Yeah.
because the man may not think that the woman can handle it.
Yeah.
Right? So sometimes it's like out of a protection that is not communicated to, right? Because sometimes men want a safe place where they can communicate and don't have the woman thinking that now I'm hearing it and I have to fix it.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
difficult to hear and not get into that zone of how can I help you or how can I fix it, where it might just be a situation that he just needs to vent and have you listen to that.
Well-
and that's enough.
Well, let me say
You
this.
know how
Let
people
me
say,
this.
I'm sorry, you know how people say I can tell my wife or I can tell my husband anything? Could you really do that?
Could
No,
you really?
no,
Could you
no,
really?
no,
Yeah.
no. What I'm saying no like that is because that's where I think most relationship will want to be at. But the truth of the matter is, no.
Yeah, the truth.
People do not feel like they can honestly, I mean, cold-blooded,
Yeah.
tell their spouse
Yes.
where they're at, what they want. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, I mean, who's at fault? Is it the man at fault because, I just don't feel like, or is it my spouse because I don't feel like he or she allows me that space to be 100 when it comes down to that?
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? So, like, how do you fix that dynamic? Because I really feel like that's a huge piece of the problem. Because I'm not in a space where I can tell my truth.
you can be authentically
Yeah.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without being judged or looked at as
Yeah.
what the F going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do we navigate that problem?
But sometimes real twins, Desiree, sometimes you don't have the tools to fix it. Sometimes you just have to just go on with your life every day and just try your hardest to respect each other. And sometimes the answers will come. You might not have the answer. You might not have the tools you don't know how to fix it.
No,
I think that's a sign of like
Sometimes you
suffering
don't.
in silence, because at the end of the day, if you continue to do that, then I feel like it's just going to put a wedge in between, and the wedge is going to grow and grow and grow. So at some point, we gotta figure this out.
Yeah.
Right.
It has to be figured out, and it's
But won't
not.
love figure it out? Love won't figure it out?
No.
Dang it,
It
love.
goes bigger than love.
Because I agree with you, Desiree. I think it's way bigger than love.
It's bigger than love, because love is not the solution for it.
Love ain't
We're
solution.
having a real deal situation here.
Real deal.
And so we gotta figure this out. So,
Yep.
i.e., going to counseling, we gotta talk to somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we
That's
have to
where-
come to a common ground to where I understand you and you understand me, and then that
So y'all
way,
believe in counseling? Do y'all
I do.
believe
I
in
mean, why
counseling?
not?
110%.
why? I mean, why not?
110%.
I've never been. I don't believe in all that though.
It's a game changer.
Some people say you everybody need to have a counselor.
I wholeheartedly believe that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be the
Yeah.
right one. But I think outside of counseling, I think your village, the
Mhm.
people that you're surrounded by, your peer group, sometimes I think that they can do more to help your situation than just going to counseling.
Right.
Right? Because you need a group that will give you the opportunity to reinforce certain practices.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And sometimes just the two of you is too close. It's too
Yeah.
small. It's
Yeah.
too small of a
Yeah.
group, right? So I think being able to make sure you're surrounding yourself with like-minded, like-hearted couples,
Yeah.
I think that's very important.
Yeah. I you know what?
You believe in
Yeah,
counseling?
what you think?
No, I believe in counseling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, but like we said before, I need my counselor to be married.
Listen,
They need to be married.
That's a whole
Yeah.
They need to
nother-
be married. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. I don't know if we're going to come with an answer tonight. I think that, we're hitting on some points that are 100% just authentic and real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We don't have the answers. But it's a space where we can open the dialogue and talk about it. Unfortunately, we ain't going to get it done tonight. Truth be told, we're not going to get it done
We don't
tonight.
get it done tonight.
So I'm going to ask, at some point, maybe we can have doublemint twins back. The black doublemint twins, of course. The truth be told. And we can finish up this conversation. I really respect and I really appreciate this conversation. I had a great time talking about these topics.
Yeah.
These are topics that, to be honest, Green
Yeah.
and D-Ray, I love to talk about.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love to
It
talk
gives
about it
insight.
because
Grown,
It's
grown.
it
needed.
does.
Yeah.
And let me share this with y'all, man. Listen, my homeboy Alex Willis, man, I will never, ever forget what he gave me. And I don't even realize that he gave it to me. I don't think he realized that he gave this to me, but he gave me a gem. Alex was, of course, married before I was. And one thing that he shared with me through his experiences was that hey man, be honest with your spouse. No matter how it may hurt, no matter how it may feel, the only way that you can clearly and effectively communicate with your wife is to be honest. So one thing that he gave me was real, man. Listen, he actually said, man, I've shared some things with my wife that I don't think many people can handle. And when he shared the things with him, I was like, shoot, I can't handle that. I don't know about you, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like that's wild. But what I found out is when I figured out and I was actually had the courage for the first time ever to share something with my wife that was real and honest, that I knew that would probably hurt her, it really had the reverse effect. It really helped our marriage. So one thing that I can say, man, is through that experience, you don't never want to go without communicating, because that communication, that little piece, you don't know what that can trigger into your marriage, where you may be thinking that, hey, this is going to definitely destroy the marriage, when it really doesn't. It really helps the marriage. So I would say, man, in the long run, when you're going through marriage and people like ourselves, man, that's been doing this for a while, be open and honest. If you have never tried it, try it, because you never know. At the end of the day, it may release some things in your marriage that your wife feels like, wow, he's been honest, he's been open, he's been real to who he truly is. Because a lot of times they don't really know who we are. At the end of the day, they really don't know who we are. And they don't know because we don't share it with them. So if you can share those things with your spouse from a man's perspective to a woman's perspective, please do that. I empower you to do that. And I think tonight is one of those times where I want to just thank the twins for coming on. I want to thank my boy, the God Barber, also D-Ray. I want to invite you guys back, and I hope we can finish this conversation.
Yes.
I know we got to a point where we got a little prolonged this whole thing, but it's much more that we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this your boy, Real Deal, man. I got my boy, the God Barber, and also D-Ray. I want to thank the twins for coming on. Hey, we want to make sure that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, just be honest with yourself. Right. Who you are. If your partner don't know who you are, then what can you expect? This is Troof Be Told After Hours. Shanae, Shantae, D-Ray, God Barber. I'm out. Real Deal. I'll see you next week.
We out.
Truth, really, that's all we know. Keep it real and authentic. This truth be told. Only